This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. We try and daily share with you what's going on in the business world, plus provide a little bit of levity and hopefully entertain you a little bit. Thank you for listening. If you're a sponsor, we try and help you reach your right audience. Thank you. These are 14 stories that we're following today, and thank you for joining us September 3rd, 2024. First, the markets are clearly pointing down this morning. They're back down more than 1% this morning. We'll see how the day plays out. Second, the markets had surged the past 2 weeks, had a couple great weeks in the market, giving back some of that today. Third, before today, the NASDAQ's up about 20% year to date. The S&P 500 is up about 20% year to date, too, 19%. And we'll see how this plays through as well. We're going to give up a little bit of that today. Fifth, stock traders expected retreats today is what's reported in Bloomberg as people try and figure out the health of the U.S. economy plus federal rate cuts, and we'll see what's going on there. Sixth, Intel, after being down more than 60% year to date, rose about 9.5% Friday. More discussions about splitting off and spinning off parts of Intel or selling parts of Intel. Seventh, we were at a clam bake type thing on Saturday, hosted by John and Lisa Rosenfeld. Lisa's from Mobile, Alabama. Never thought you'd get that good of a clam bake from people from Mobile, Alabama. Eighth, and another sign that private equity is coming back strong, at least the big funds are at it. Both Bain Capital and KKR are bidding right about 4-point-something billion for Fujisoft. That came back sort of in a hurry. The private equity business, the big funds at least, are starting to get back at it. I shouldn't say in a hurry, but you're seeing it come back with a vengeance on the bigger fund side. Ninth, a great story about how the big box retailers, Walmart, Target, are eating the lunch of what were the dollar stores, the Dollar Trees, the Dollar Generals, and those types of stores, as Walmart and Target dig down into the lower income spot as well and just start eating the lunch of the Dollar Trees and Dollar General. Dollar General, of course, fell like 30+% last week. 10th, I wrote a book called The Entrepreneurial Edge, which was really the purpose of the book, The Entrepreneurial Edge, was to put a lot of my business and investment thoughts all in one place. And really, I haven't had that many chances where that's really been a perfect fit. But one of my daughter's friends asked me the other day about investing advice, and I was able to point her right to the book and the chapters for a relatively beginning investor. This is someone in her early 20s. So I found it just so nice to have the perfect use for the book I'd planned to write and authored. It's coming out for real in September, but we got some of the pre-copies. I was able to share one with her. 11th, there's a great Will Ferrell movie, and there's the words of Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you're last. Me and my two partners in a golf tournament this weekend finished second. We came so close, but alas, it wasn't good enough. Second is first loser. We're last. It doesn't really matter. We lost. 12th, Ulta Beauty, GoodRx, and Five Below all got drilled on Friday, all did poorly. That's what's going on there. 13th, and a sign that the economy can be struggling a little bit, oil has dropped back to about $72 a barrel. And finally, 14th, Bitcoin has dropped below 60,000. So two different signs versus the economy. Oil more concerning, not necessarily the move away from fossil fuels, but perhaps the slowing of the economies driving the demand for oil down to $72 a barrel. We still provide some relief at the pump. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. We're always looking for topics, for sponsors, for others, ideas, 773-766-5322. Look forward to visiting with you. Thank you so much for joining us.